And like that, all those materials, industrial development creates more and more a problem only. And I would like to add some basic, therefore understanding this is very important. Here is the gas. We use Indian gas in our home. Cooker we use in our house. You know, the Indian gas, if we burn 1 kg of Indian gas, it produces 3 kgs of carbon dioxide. Remember, every house is using Indian gas. How much of pollution we are creating? Can we not avoid it? No, we can't avoid it. Or we can avoid it, I will give you a solution also. But the one thing is, we use cooker. For preparing food, we use cooker. Do you know the efficiency of the cooker? The students, I request the students to follow this great important aspect. A cooker, efficiency only 50%. 50% gas is wastely burnt. Time is wasted. We have to modify the cooker. We have to give a new design for cooker. For the past 45 years, nobody has talked about it. And I have modified a cooker design and its efficiency 85%. Why not younger generation think about it? This is where solution comes. Environmental pollution is carbon dioxide coming from the Indian gas, from your cooking, from your cooker, from your family. Starts only from you. Can we not think about it? Like that, you have a toothpaste. How many of you using Colgate toothpaste here? How many of you use toothpaste here? Toothpaste. Do you know why you use that paste? Do you know why you use? What is that paste? How far useful to you? Do you know? No. My father got it, I using it. That's all. But the paste, no. The paste which you use contains 50% calcium carbonate. When you use it and then spit it on the ground, it pollutes water. The water hardness increases day by day. It is a paste which it is yourself, your own teeth cleaning every morning, very specifically you do to pollute the water. Can we not use a herbal paste? Can we not find out an alternative for the herbal paste? Mind should move. Search for a herbal paste. Go like that. And then you chew the toothbrush, you know. See, a very simple point I am giving. I try to, please. New entrance. Settle quickly, please. Settle quickly. See here, your toothbrush, you know, you use once in 3 months you change a new one. In road, 80,000 tons of toothbrush are there, uncared, waste material. Can we not reduce this? See, it is only common man's point of view I am looking at it. Your toothbrush has got a stem and a head. If you have a detachable head, I can remove the head, use the stem for another 3 months. Like that, the one stem can be used for 1 year. I can reduce the plastic waste very much. And the stem, the head is bristles can be used from natural material. Therefore, many innovations have to be made to improve the environmental conditions. And let me go further. Today, what has happened? Everywhere, the growth of industry is going on. Fortunately, I see Kerala is not much affected. Because no, not much of industry is inside the Kerala. Trivandrum is still, I see a green Trivandrum only. Industry, all the cities have become concrete jungles. And the drying water bodies have been dried. Natural resources reduced. Villages are deserted. People go to the city. What does all do to this? All those things, because we will come to that later on. So, own your responsibility. I start from here. Everybody has got a responsibility. God never creates waste. God creates only useful things. When man is not understanding the potential of the material, he says it's a waste. Your food is served on your table. If you like it, it's a good. If you don't like it, it's a waste. But it's the same food which you don't like, may be liked by the next man. It has become wonderful food. For waste is not God-made, man-made. Let us understand, very much important. So plastic, don't call it a waste. It's a resource. Because it has got so much of potentials. Now I'm going to tell about that. Therefore, research itself, I could say, appropriate research, social research for the common man. You should be used. India has got 65% of the villages. We need to develop villages. So our research should go appropriate research on basis of the social development. And see, I classified two periods. Before World War, after World War. Before World War, people are very happy. Not much of pollution. Environment were very happy. The global warming was not there. Even up to 1900, global warming was not there. Only after 1950, global warming started. Why? After the World War, industrial growth, revolution industry. We were all very happy to say industrial revolution. So many industries have been dropped. What has happened? What is the result of industrial growth? The industrial growth requires materials. It requires wood. Where from you got it? Deforestation. They want land. They grabbed cultivable land and place. They want places. Villages converted into cities. So, the industrial growth ultimately, what happened? It produced carbon dioxide, it produced methane, it produced waste. Yesterday I got a letter from a scientist. From the war, they have the slag, and the slag, tons of slag has been wasted. They don't know what to do. Is there any possibility? So waste is created by man. So we must find out a use for everything. Very, very important. Therefore, remember, industrial growth has only caused, though it may say it may improve the standard of living, standard of life has not changed. Facilities may be there, but life is not happy. Or more because of the industrial growth. So I can cite an example here. When COVID came, 3 years we all experienced COVID. What has happened during COVID? Factories are closed. People are put under house arrest. Work at home. It is a polished way of selling house arrest. Work at home. And transportation stopped. Why? Transportation stopped because of the carbon dioxide. Industry has been closed because of the carbon dioxide revolution. All those things because of the human being, house arrest. So the COVID itself has given an indication that, so remember that we are the people who are responsible for all the pollution. Therefore, global warming, sea level rises, the monsoon changes, all this affected the environment. And what has happened? The living beings are affected. Not only human beings, the living beings. 2,000 birds have become extinct. Animals are coming from the forest to the town. You see, alternate days, a lion is coming out, a tiger is coming out, an elephant is coming to the city. They are not able to find their life. So how to save them? Who will save them? When the problem is of the world, who will save them? Yada idaki dharmasya klanir bhavatu bharata abhyuktanam adharmasya tadatmanam sujameham paritrāṇāya sadhūnām vināsāya duṣkritāṃ dharma samstāpanārtha sambhavam. God comes to the rescue. Rescue for the world, not for the man alone, for the world. How he came? He came in the form of plastic. Hello? God sent a messenger, and the messenger is called plastic. Because plastic is a good substitute. Where you are sitting, kindly see your seat. What is your seat? Seat made up of what? It is plastic. Your pen, plastic. Your dress, polyester. Your cell is plastic. So all material, wood is substituted by plastic, glass is substituted by plastic, metal is substituted by plastic, adhesive is substituted by plastic. So plastic becomes very handy for many things, and lifestyle has changed in terms of plastic. There, how can you say plastic to be banned? So God has given a plastic, and God's gift is plastic in the process. And you see, you go and see any of the shop, all these packets are hanging there. Your biscuit packet, your chocolate packet, your kurkure packet, all those things are made up of plastic covers only. Food cover is very important. They give a better life. The plastic gives a better life for the food, better life for the tablets. For storage of material, but they will not allow the water to penetrate. Therefore, you have materials of that. All these plastics are made up of polyethylene, polypropylene, polystyrene only. All your morning milk packet, everything, all of them made up of either by polyethylene, polypropylene, polystyrene. See there, all those material, your cup, carry bag, parcel cover, milk pouch, film, foam, chocolate cover, supari cover, all those things made up of either polyethylene or polypropylene or polystyrene. Once you understand this, now you say, you use, what is the problem now? You use these things, but you throw it where? In my room, in my college, when anybody comes, I offer them 2 chocolates. I just observe what he does. He takes the chocolate and he has the paper with him. What he will do? I have a dustbin in my table itself. Small dustbin so that I can put it there. I have never seen people using the dustbin. They use my table itself as a dustbin. It is our garbage culture that creates the problem. Therefore, it is not the plastic that is important. So here, all those materials can be used effectively. And see, we talk about single-use plastic. I am a member of the committee also, but still I can say, whatever you use, single-use plastic, your carry bags, small wrappers, packet films, foams, etc., are simply thrown. Who is doing maximum? See the table there. It is littering is done more by the urban people. The so-called urban people, so-called literate people, they only throw indiscriminately disposal, garbage culture, poor, whereas the village people are better. Therefore, the whole problem is only littering or the garbage culture. People say, plastic is not biodegradable. Plastic if you throw, it is not decomposable. It gets collected and stagnation of water. Do you mean to say plastic itself has gone to the place? Plastic has traveled to block the water? It is we, the people, who throws indiscriminately on the road. When the rain comes and it takes away all the plastics. And the plastic is not decomposing because its nature is not to decompose. The expiry date for everything is fixed by God. Plastic expiry date fixed by Him. But stone, you can see some of the stone here. Stone, is it biodegradable? Stone, is it biodegradable? No. That's why we are using for construction. Gold is not biodegradable, therefore you use an ornament. So biodegradable, everything need not be biodegradable as you think. Each one has got its own role. Plastic has got a wonderful material. On heating, plastic melts. The molten plastic, remember this. Plastic on heating, it melts. The molten plastic acts a beautiful binder. So plastic is a beautiful binder. Think about that. So what happened? Why plastic is banned? Plastic pollution by plastic waste, poor garbage culture, not being able to implement the rules and regulations by the government, less awareness. That's why today the younger generation is hearing, they may have some message. I expect more attention from these students so that you take the message and take it to the world to show them what is to be done, what is good, what is not bad. Actually, recycling, very important. Rack picker, see there? It is when you travel in the car, you simply throw everything on the road. It is only our garbage culture that problem. Therefore, you throw it and municipal people collect it, dumps it, and all the problem. But if you are doing otherwise, see here, we talk about marine pollution. What are the materials present there in the marine pollution? It is cigarette butts. In sea, maximum pollutant material is cigarette butts. Do you mean to say fish are smoking? It is only we, the people who are done. Your chocolate paper, your bottle, your carry bag, all those things are sea polluted material man throws. Therefore, you say an animal eats away plastic and you take about 5 kgs, 10 kgs. How? It is because of you. You put some food inside, it doesn't know how to separate it and eat it. That's the problem. When you separate properly, it will not take it. And plastic is not a poison. It has never killed anybody. And manufacturing and use and market it, forget it. We the people use it and then throw it, forget it. Government collects it, dumps it, forget it. If that be the case, India will become a waste collecting place only, nothing more than that. So, but here is the solution. Plastic is not a waste. All plastic can be used. Plastic I separated in different form. Film plastic, solid plastic. Film plastic means your carry bag, your kurkure bag, your chocolate paper, all those films. Your PVC chair, utensil, etc., hard plastics. You can always separate them. The films can be used, solid material can be used effectively, no problem at all. See here, using plastic, we have laid road, plastic road. This road is 2002 we laid. 2023 we remind. No pothole, no cracks. The life of road is 15 years. No problem at all. So wonderful road we are able to create from this waste plastic which you say to be banned. No, it is a useful material. And we have developed not only road, we have developed plastones. Here, this is plastone tiles made up of only plastic and stone, nothing else. And this strength is about 10 times stronger than our concrete. You can use it for road, you can use it for construction. And see, we have developed fiber blocks. This is made up of plastic and stone, nothing else. And you can use a road for many purposes. So plastic is a very useful material. So, see here, road and using the plastone tiles, toilets are being constructed and pathway blocks are constructed and sea erosion can be prevented by boulders. The boulders can be made from the plastone, no problem. And we need large quantity of plastic for that. Therefore, plastic road, specialty, use of waste plastic, bitumen and best road and saving bitumen. When I use plastic, for example, 1 kilometer road, normally I need 10 tons bitumen. Now we use only 9 ton bitumen, 1 ton of plastic. I say 1 ton of bitumen. I use 1 ton of plastic. 1 ton of plastic, it is equivalent to 10 lakhs carry bag. 10 lakh carry bags I am just using in one single lane road, 1 kilometer. India has got 60 lakhs kilometer road. And we need not less than 300 lakhs tons of plastic for road making. India has got only 30 lakhs. Hello? Follow me. See, we need 300 lakhs for road making alone. Waste plastic, resource plastic. What India has got only 30 lakhs. So why do you bother about the plastic? Collect it, give it. Who is to do? You, the younger generation, to do that. The younger generation should be more attentive, more useful. You must take the responsibility of developing all those things. So, and in case of the using technology, no problem, it is environment friendly, no gas is evolved. Therefore, no pollution. In the plastic road, no toxic gases evolved. And very simple technology. What do? You take the stone, heat it to 170 degree, coat the plastic. The plastic is like this. You cut the plastic into small pieces. You can cut the plastics like this, and you can cut the plastic like this. Small, fine 2 mm to 4 mm size. You can cut it all over municipal ward. So you can collect all the plastic, collect it, dry it in the sun, cut it and put it. Collect, cut and put it. No problem. And here, see, this is the plastic coated stone. This is the plastic bitumen coated stone. So hard, and with the result, because the stone is coated with the plastic and bitumen, the plastic that is present in the binder will not allow the water to pass through. Therefore, no pothole is being formed. Therefore, the technology is proven very well, scientifically established. Therefore, the road is good, no pothole formation, no cracking. Therefore, the technology is being given here. And by coating, the stone characteristics are improved, qualities are improved, and we need not segregate it. We can collect all varieties of plastic. Just now, the officer was telling, sir, what about the metallized? No problem. Your monolayer, multi-layer, metallized layer, all layer films thickness up to 100 micron, collect it, cut it, use it, no problem. You can effectively use it. And the road laying technology, only this much. Aggregate, heated to 170 degree, add plastic over that, coated, add bitumen, mix it, 30 seconds extra, one manpower, then you get a wonderful road. For 15 years, no problem. There is only one problem here. The contractors are not interested in the road because they don't want to have a road for 15 years. They want to have a road for 1 year. Therefore, every year they can earn. Therefore, openly they said, this Brahmana, the Tanjore Brahmin has spoiled my job. See, that is hard to do. How can you change? The younger generation should be aware about that and try to come out positively about this too. The technology, plastic collected, cut into shredded, and then stone is heated, plastic is added there, and bitumen is added, the road is laid. So the road is wonderfully laid. This road was laid in 2002 near Nagargovil. Even today the road is wonderful. 2002, 2023, no problem. And you can lay the road in different techniques. The younger students may not be knowing about these details. I don't know, therefore I skip. Here, the technology is only stone coated with the plastic bitumen. Stone, bitumen, in between, plastic helps. And this has been scientifically proved, and now no problem with respect to that. And here, see this road. Strength is increased 100 times, so twice the time. Potholes. See, normally, how to look at the strength, you know? This is a test. You take the stone, coat with the bitumen and test it, it will stand only 1000 kg. Take the stone, coat with the plastic, and then bitumen, it will stand 2500 kg. Therefore, strength of the road is so much improved in the process. And construction cost reduced, value addition, plastic is not a waste. Per kg now it costs about 32 rupees. So value addition is also there. The road life is improved. And what type of plastic can be used? Multi-layer can be used, new machinery, no required, no industry involved. Institute process, environmental friendly. And we have laid that road here. That road is Jamshedpur. We have laid a road Jamshedpur. India, we have laid 2 lakhs kilometers of road in India has already been laid. All the border roads are being built. Here I would like to say one interesting information. I congratulate other. Normally, nowadays, I don't accept much of invitations. I accepted this invitation mainly when Harinaran called me because I love Kerala, because Kerala follows this technique very well. Starting from 2010, they are laying plastic road in Kerala, very many places. And really, I do to congratulate the government. I was talking to the secretary also. You are doing, sir, they say, we are now doing, we have given standard instruction on the plastic road to be laid. And here you got a Kerala Green Corporation, where they join together with the government, and every year they collect plastics from the villages. 1,000 kilometers are laid. Kerala is doing a wonderful work with respect to the technique implementation. Very good. I have traveled in Kerala many places to lay the plastic road along with that Sansagaran. See, that's what I told you. India has got 64 lakh kilometers. I need 300 to 400 lakh tons. Nothing is available being just 30 tons. Not even sufficient for. So therefore, why do you bother about the plastic? Don't think plastic only, the pollution is only because of the poor garbage culture. Collect it. The younger generation should do. I used to visit the schools. I used to talk to the students. Ask them to bring the plastic to the school. The school, NSS will collect all those things. And they will shut it and supply to the road making people. Very easily the whole technology can be used. Therefore, no problem with this plastic, very important. And see here, our Prime Minister appreciated it and gave me a Tekagon award and said, I will implement it. And the Finance Minister has given 80,000 crores to lay rural roads. No problem. And this is what I said about the plastone, where the plastone I don't use cement, I don't use water, I don't use bitumen, I don't use adhesive. It's only plastic and bitumen and stone. Wonderful material. It can be used for very many purposes. See here, the toilet can be considered just 2 hours using this material. And we use half a ton of plastic for this. And cost-wise, just 12,000 rupees. If you go for concrete, it's about 27,000 rupees. Cheap material, that process. And the plastone can be used for very many end uses, pathway block, favor block, canal lighting, compound walls, lawns, bricks, anything you tell me, whatever size you want, we can try to manage, we can get the mold and get into it, no problem at all. And we have also developed many other products. Plastic has been used to develop a roof covering material, life is improved. It's been used, actually, when I started this work in 2002, I had a great chance of meeting Abdul Kalam. Abdul Kalam came to my college. I just showed him, sir, I am just trying to develop this. He said, Vasudevan, you have touched something gold mine. This is going to be a great work. One day you are going to be awarded. What he said in 2002 became true 2018. That is a vision is important. That is how we need to develop more and more the respect. So, and now I come to you in a different pattern. Plastic speaks to you. Plastic, now at least follow this. Plastic speaks. A friend in need, a friend in need. Plastic is a friend. From starting your seat, your pen, everything is a plastic. And I came to you when you are in need. I am being used by all. I am a poor man's need, common man's friend. Have I created any problem? It is you yourself create a problem by collecting, by throwing in the wrong way. Your disposal, you dispose me incrementally. Why do you blame me? Plastic asks, why do you blame me? So, not to ban, but to plan. Plan and then ban. Try to know how to plan, very important. Therefore, plastic says, I am ready to you. Even today, I am ready to help you. Please think about it. Don't think wrongly about me. And the circular economy is only, as I told you, manufacturer gives, house collects, deposit properly, government collects, makes a road, finished. Circular economy, very simple it goes, no problem at all. And as already I told you, COVID was a messenger and warning for us, and a rebirth for plastic. During the COVID period, we used plastic gloves, we used plastic overcoats, and everything plastic. Hygienic aspect only. So plastic again important. Not only it has given you house arrest, it has given you closing of practice, etc. It also hygienic aspect, plastic helps. Therefore, plastic is more important. Look at it properly. Don't look at the wrong way and say plastic to be banned. No, say no to plastic. No, say yes to plastic, but say no to improper garbage. And there are many methods of improving the plastic also. Younger generation may know about it. I don't want to say very much about that. It is for you. This is the summary of my lecture. The whole lecture is only depicted by the small child. That's all. Collect properly and you can wonderfully do the work. No problem. And there are many people in the higher level, they can think about it. We are increasing thickness of the plastic, which is not necessary. 10 micron and 15 micron sufficient. When you increase, consumption of plastic increases, decomposition problem difficulty increases, but what is necessary is 15 micron, 20 micron, that can be effectively used for the road also. Therefore, a wrong policy is in that respect, I can say, and people like Hannah Arendt to think about it in the direction. And when you talk about microplastic, the microplastic with respect to plastic is so little compared to the plastic. The dust comes from the cigarette, the material comes from the road. Sorry. I hope I can reach the last man also. So, there are, when the car travels, tire, the tire produces micromaterials. There are many materials which you need to take care of. And then we are talking about alternative. Your jute or paper or cloth cannot be alternative because plastic is a special variety. As I told you, it will not absorb moisture. Therefore, plastic is important. It will stay permanently. It cannot be removed. And plastic is very useful in every respect to save the environment. That's why I am explaining here. Therefore, what is to be done? Better garbage culture, segregation at source, infrastructure for collecting. And many people know about it. So, measure says domestic collection, industry cooperation, government implementation. And our NVs is doing great work along you. As I can see here, my NV is also doing great work in this aspect. And I've been invited for many places. This is my logo. This is one important I try to inform here. The whole lecture's logo is this much only. What do you see is the flute in the hands of Lord Krishna. What is that flute made up of? The flute is made up of a straw. A waste straw, when it puts hand holes, goes to the hands of Krishna, it produces wonderful music. If not, it is a waste thrown away on the road. So any waste, when it looked in the proper way, in the potential, goes to the proper hand, it takes a greater purpose. Similarly, the peacock feather, it has got no use. But when you see the Lord Krishna's crown, it has value. So waste is not as it is, how you see. Therefore, very important here. See here, God blesses plastic. Man created plastic. So, man exploited the nature. So, God creation cannot be a waste. So, we need to find out solution. We need to go work on that. You, the younger generation, should come out forward. At least one in 10, 1 in 100 should come forward. I need to see Abdul Kalam here. I need to Kerala. Lot of space work is being done only by Kagara Madhavan Nair and so on. So those people are models for us. Remember that. Again, to make clarification about understanding. The man is writing ban plastic. His brush is plastic. The paint is plastic. The board is plastic. The stool is plastic. His dress is plastic. Everything is plastic. And he says ban plastic. That is how we are looking at it. So, God gives a chance to change. So far we are idle. Let us try to understand the importance, change our attitude and try to make it love different aspects. One see, we are all educated students. You are all 10th, 12th students. In Madurai, an uneducated auto rickshaw wala, at the back of the auto rickshaw, he wrote, don't put plastic on road, use plastic for road. So simple you could understand. Plastic road is plastic road is finish. When an uneducated auto man can understand, you people, can you not understand? Thank you. God created plastic. God chose technique.
Thank you, sir, for that insightful lecture. Questions undo ആർക്കെങ്കിലും? ഉണ്ടാ? ആർക്കും ഇല്ല? അപ്പം നമുക്ക് കൺക്ലൂഡ് ചെയ്യാം. ACSTയിലെ പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ സയൻറ്റിസ്റ്റായ ഡോക്ടർ ഹരിനാരായണനെ വോട്ട് ഓഫ് താങ്ക്സിനായി ക്ഷണിക്കുന്നു.
ഗുഡ് ആഫ്റ്റർനൂൺ. ഇനിയെങ്കിലും ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് ബഹളം വെക്കാതിരിക്കുക. നമ്മളൊരു അതിഥിയെ വിളിച്ചു വരുത്തിയിട്ട് ഈ രീതിയിൽ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ സംസാരിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത് എത്രത്തോളം അനൗചിതമാണ് എന്ന് സ്വയം നിങ്ങൾ ചിന്തിക്കുക. ഇവിടെ മാറ്റങ്ങൾക്ക് തുടക്കം കുറിക്കേണ്ടിയിരിക്കും. നിങ്ങൾ ഇന്ന് പലരും അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടും സംസാരിച്ചത് നല്ലതിനാണോ മോശത്തിനാണോ നിങ്ങൾ തിരിച്ചറിയേണ്ടതുണ്ട് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ തുടങ്ങുന്നു. വളരെ മനോഹരമായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു പ്രോഗ്രാം ആയിരുന്നു നമുക്കിവിടെ നിന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നത്. നമുക്കറിയാം, ഇന്ന് ലോക പരിസ്ഥിതി ദിനത്തിൽ നമ്മൾ എടുത്തിരിക്കുന്ന പ്രതിജ്ഞ തന്നെ എന്താണ്? പരിസ്ഥിതിക്ക് വേണ്ടി പ്രവർത്തിക്കുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. അദ്ദേഹം വളരെ കൃത്യമായിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞു, പ്ലാസ്റ്റിക് ബാൻ ചെയ്യുന്നതിനപ്പുറം അത് പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്ത് ഉപയോഗിക്കുക, പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്ത് അത് മറ്റാവശ്യങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണ്ടി ഉപയോഗിക്കുക, സർക്കുലർ എക്കണോമിയിൽ ഉപയോഗിക്കുക. അതിലൂടെ നാടിനെ പ്ലാസ്റ്റിക് പൊല്യൂഷൻ, നമ്മുടെ ഈ ഇതിൻ്റെ മുദ്രാവാക്യം തന്നെ ബീറ്റ് അപ്പ് പ്ലാസ്റ്റിക് പൊല്യൂഷൻ എന്നായിരുന്നു. ആ പ്ലാസ്റ്റിക് പൊല്യൂഷൻ ഇല്ലാതാക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി ഒത്തൊരുമിച്ച് നിൽക്കുക, ഇതാണ് നമ്മുടെ ലക്ഷ്യം. അപ്പോൾ അതിനുവേണ്ടി നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും ഒത്തൊരുമിച്ചുണ്ടാകുമെന്ന് ഞങ്ങൾ വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നു. അതിമനോഹരമായ രീതിയിൽ ഈ വിഷയത്തെ കൈകാര്യം ചെയ്ത പ്രൊഫസർ വാസുദേവൻ സാർ, അദ്ദേഹം ആരാണെന്നൊക്കെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പറഞ്ഞു തന്നിരിക്കുന്നു. രാജ്യം പത്മശ്രീ അവാർഡ് കൊടുത്ത് ആദരിച്ച മഹത് വ്യക്തിയാണ് അദ്ദേഹം. അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾക്ക്, പ്ലാസ്റ്റിക് നിർമ്മാർജ്ജനം ചെയ്യുന്നതിലും പ്ലാസ്റ്റിക് പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്ത് ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നതിലും അദ്ദേഹം രാജ്യത്തിന് നൽകിയ സംഭാവനകൾ. യഥാർത്ഥത്തിൽ ഇന്ന് അദ്ദേഹം ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട ഇന്ത്യൻ പ്രധാനമന്ത്രിയുടെ സ്റ്റേജ് അലങ്കരിക്കേണ്ട വ്യക്തിയായിരുന്നു വേൾഡ് എൻവയോൺമെന്റ് ഡേയുടെ. പക്ഷേ കേരളത്തോട് കമ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് മാത്രം അദ്ദേഹം ഇവിടെ വന്നു, നിങ്ങൾ സംസാരിച്ചു. എന്നിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തതെല്ലാം നല്ലതാണോ മോശമാണോ നമ്മൾ ചിന്തിക്കുക, അത്രയും പറഞ്ഞുള്ളൂ. എന്തായാലും വളരെ മനോഹരം. അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ ഒരുപാട് പേര് കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇനിയും ഇത്തരം പ്രോഗ്രാമുകൾ നമുക്ക് നടത്തേണ്ടതുണ്ട്. കാരണം നമുക്ക് നിങ്ങൾക്കും എനിക്കും എല്ലാം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ വരും തലമുറക്ക് ജീവിക്കാനുള്ള ഒരു ഭൂമിയാണ്, ഒരേ ഒരു ഭൂമിയാണ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് 50 വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് മുമ്പ് തുടങ്ങിയ ലോക പരിസ്ഥിതി ദിനത്തിൻ്റെ 50ാം വാർഷികം ഇന്ന് ആഘോഷിക്കുമ്പോൾ പ്രശ്നങ്ങളെക്കുറിച്ച് ഒരുപാട് പേര് സംസാരിച്ചു. ഞാൻ അതൊന്നും സംസാരിക്കുന്നില്ല. വളരെ ഭംഗിയായിട്ടൊരു ക്ലാസ് നമ്മൾ കേട്ടു എന്നതിനപ്പുറം ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി അടക്കമുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ, ഒരുപാട് കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞു. ഞങ്ങൾ നിങ്ങൾക്കൊരു സംഭാവന തന്നിട്ടുണ്ടോ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു സമ്മാനം. അവശേഷിക്കുന്ന ഏക മരത്തിൽ നിന്നുണ്ടാക്കിയ ഒരു തൈ ഇവിടെ പ്ലാന്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട് മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി. അത് സംരക്ഷിക്കേണ്ട ഉത്തരവാദിത്തം ഈ സ്കൂളിലെ ഓരോ കുട്ടിക്കും അധ്യാപകർക്കും എല്ലാവർക്കുമാണ്. കൃത്യമായിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾ സംരക്ഷിക്കുമെന്ന ഉറപ്പ് ഞങ്ങൾക്കുണ്ട്. ഞങ്ങളെല്ലാം ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് വന്ന് നോക്കും, അത് സംരക്ഷിക്കുമെന്ന് ഉറപ്പുണ്ട്. അത് പ്രമോദ് സാർ ഉറപ്പും തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങളുടെ ഉറപ്പ് ആ സാറിൻ്റെ ഉറപ്പെന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നിങ്ങളുടെ കൂടി ഉറപ്പാണ്. അത് സംരക്ഷിക്കേണ്ട ഉത്തരവാദിത്തം നമ്മൾ കാണുമെന്ന് ഓർക്കുക. ഞാൻ ദീർഘിപ്പിക്കാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നില്ല. മനോഹരമായ ഒരു ക്ലാസ്. ഒരു കാര്യം നിങ്ങൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കുക, നിങ്ങൾ ഈ ചെലവില കാണിച്ചതൊക്കെ കേരളത്തിലെ 5000-ഓളം സ്കൂളുകളിൽ സ്മാർട്ട് ക്ലാസ് റൂമിൽ ഇരുന്ന് എക്കോ ക്ലബിലെ കുട്ടികൾ കൂടി കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട് എന്നുള്ളത്. ഏതാണ്ട് 20,000 കുട്ടികൾ ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാം കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. 20,000 കുട്ടികൾ അവിടെയും കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ട് ഇത് പ്രോഗ്രാം, ഇത് മനോഹരമായ ക്ലാസ്. അപ്പോൾ ഈ ക്ലാസ് ഇത്രയും മനോഹരമാക്കി തന്ന പ്രൊഫസർ രാജഗോപാലൻ വാസുദേവൻ സാറിന് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണ്ടിയും ശാസ്ത്രാങ്കേതിക പരിസ്ഥിതി കൗൺസിലിന് വേണ്ടിയും സംസ്ഥാന സർക്കാരിന് വേണ്ടിയും നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുക. താങ്ക് യു വെരി മച്ച് സർ ഫോർ ബീയിങ് വിത്ത് അസ് ആൻഡ് സ്പെൻഡിങ് ടൈം വിത്ത് അസ്. സോ താങ്ക് യു. ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാമിന് വേണ്ടി ഈ മനോഹരമായ ഹാൾ വിട്ടുതരികയും പൂർണ്ണമായും സഹകരിച്ച സ്കൂൾ പ്രിൻസിപ്പളും സ്കൂൾ PTA, സ്കൂൾ മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റ്, അതെ സ്കൂൾ അധ്യാപകർ, എല്ലാവർക്കും ഞാൻ നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തണം. അതിലുപരി നിങ്ങൾ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ഇത്രയും സമയം ഇവിടെ ഇരുന്ന് ഈ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ കേട്ട നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും സംസ്ഥാന സർക്കാരിനും KSCSTക്കും വേണ്ടിയുള്ള നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുകയാണ്. എൻ്റെ കൊലീഗ്സ് ഉണ്ട് ഒരുപാട് പേര്, ശാസ്ത്രാങ്കേതിക പരിസ്ഥിതി കൗൺസിലിലെ ശാസ്ത്രജ്ഞന്മാരും അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ ഞങ്ങളുടെ പ്രോജക്റ്റുകളിലൊക്കെ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരുപാട് ടീം, EACP എന്ന് പറയുന്ന NVS സെൻറ്റർ, പഴയ NVS സെൻറ്റർ, അവർ അതിൻ്റെ പേരിലാണ് ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാം ഓർഗനൈസ്. അവരുടെ സെൻറ്ററിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നവർ, SCST സെല്ലിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നവർ, മറ്റ് NGCയും എക്കോ ക്ലബിലും NCSCയിലൊക്കെ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന, മറ്റ് പ്രൊജക്റ്റിലൊക്കെ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരുപാട് സ്റ്റാഫ്, അഡ്മിനിസ്ട്രേറ്റീവ് സ്റ്റാഫും ഒക്കെ ഇതിനകത്ത് ഇൻവോൾവ് ആണ്. എല്ലാവർക്കും നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുകയാണ്. നമുക്ക് പിരിയുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് ജനഗണമന കഴിഞ്ഞ് പിരിയാം. ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി റിക്വസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു, ഈ മരം നിങ്ങൾ ഉറപ്പായും അവിടെ സംരക്ഷിക്കുമെന്ന് ഞാൻ വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നു. അല്ലേ, സംരക്ഷിക്കൂലേ? ഓക്കെ, നമുക്ക് വൈൻഡപ്പ് ചെയ്യാം. അതിനു മുമ്പായി ജനഗണമന. നമുക്ക് പാടാം. അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ 2 കുട്ടികളും ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വാ. ആരാ പാടുന്നത്? അല്ല, 2 കുട്ടികളും കൂടി ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വാ. വരൂ പ്ലീസ്. സാരമില്ല, വാ, ഞാനുണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, ലെറ്റ് us sing then. जनगणमन अतिदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा, तब शुभ नामे चाहे तब शुभ आशीष माहे, गाहे तब जय गाथा। जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।